so he's a Kenyan Muslim socialist, anti-colonialist, and that's the reason why I've been eating at Chick-fil-A all week, all 3 meals every day.
Yep. What do you, what's the switch from lunch to dinner?
I mean, 10:30.
3. Well, no. I'm sorry.
10:30 a.m., I don't know.
Do you do sandwich like at lunch and then go to like a salad or a wrap for dinner, or do you just go straight sandwich?
Spicy chicken sandwich.
Nuggets, man.
Okay.
I'm all about that.
Oh, yeah, or nuggets.
Spicy chicken sandwich for breakfast, spicy chicken biscuit for breakfast, sandwich for lunch, sandwich, and then dessert milkshake.
You know, they have Texas Pete packets there.
Really?
And the stuff they put on the spicy chicken is mostly Texas Pete. So I like saving that 30 cents. So I just grabbed some Texas Pete.
Yeah, the light doesn't want to open. What the fuck?
Well, that's why you drink an American beer, my friend. So the 8 o'clock hour.
Oh, yeah, the light's on.
Oh.
It's filming.
I just wanted to start talking to you guys about the 8 o'clock games.
All right.
Okay. Wrecking Balls at the second half of a doubleheader. They played the Beast Mode, who we discussed earlier in the season. Matt with his bet on how many games they would win. I said they would get a second win. Foreshadowing.
I went over 2.
Yeah, they went out and got it against Wrecking Balls, who started, I believe, was in that first position coming into this week, and a shocking second loss for them. I mean, not shocking. I know Beast Mode's a good team, but just surprising that team leading the pack would lose too to fall back in the final week.
Yeah. It was a tough week for Wrecking Balls, and because they had the game wrapped up against the Dragos, they had 1 out left to make, and Jesse Rogers, when he was getting up the kick, he became a known commodity amongst the Patriot League. There was no surprise what he was going to do up there, and there was actually talks about him getting walked. So to have that heartbreaking defeat in the first round and then come in against Beast Mode, I wonder if were they all there? I mean, when you get the wind knocked out of you like that in the bottom of the 5th, it's tough to rebound and play that next game. But to give Beast Mode credit, I've been able to ref some of their games, and they got some big legs out there. Jeff Morehart, Brandon Silver, got some good girls in Plesha and some of the others. So the team is there, and it shouldn't be no surprise if you catch a team when they're not performing 100% to sneak one of those wins out there against Wrecking Balls.
What I heard about this game, I didn't see it, but I heard Michael Bashi was playing out of his mind. I heard he made. Well, I saw Jeff's post on the Facebook group saying he made like this ridiculous diving one-handed catch to rob someone. All around, I mean, they got a lot of talent, so it's starting to come together. It's like half a Battlestar, a couple other known names, and then some rookies that have a lot of potential. It came together, and it was definitely an upset, but not a surprising one.
Mm-hmm. So. Sort of, like I said, an upset, but one we would see coming. We knew they were going to, and not surprising they do it in the last game of the season where they really came together, and then just all the pieces fit this week for the Beast Mode and a 4-3 win over Wrecking Balls.
Really, Wrecking Balls really slid down there now, so.
Anything can happen in the Patriot League.
That's what they always say.
That is the same.
Yeah. And then just for kicks and summer school kicks, the two kicks faced off. JFK coming out of that tie. Summer school was the first game of a doubleheader for them as well. Doubleheader for everyone, I think, this week. So I guess I could stop saying that. That's implied.
Yeah.
And JFK, from what I heard, close going through the first few innings, and JFK opened it up in the end. Finished off an 8-2 win over Summer School.
Yeah, we're really starting to gel. The team itself came together. Brian Freed's made some good lineup tweaks on there, and
do a little pixie dust on everything.
Well, he's a very motivational manager to play for, and it's like he'll get in there and he'll get in the huddle. He'll come up with a speech that makes me like, oh man, I thought I didn't give a crap about this league, but shit, I'm ready to go out there and run through a wall. And
I think he's in that classic Connie Mack mold.
But I say the tweaks worked, and our offense looked very dynamic. I don't think that if you take away the Waka Flocka games, which of course they're a rookie team, I don't think that any team has scored 8 runs in a game up until this point. So we came out there, minus against Waka Flocka, but we came out there. The offense was clicking. Our girls were really producing. I know my beautiful wife, Dottie Wood, she got on base, made it all the way to third base. That was pretty cool. Gwen Gorski, she drove in a run. The middle of the lineup was doing good with Scott Duncan and Gene Eford. All around, Nick Schmidt was producing. There was a lot of. We had a lot of good stuff going on. It was close for the first three innings or so, but then we kept trickling, slow drip of runs coming through, and then we exploded in the last inning for 4 more runs. But summer school's good. One other thing I want to give a shout out to is Buster had a strikeout, and then Haas had 3 strikeouts. So, for us to score 8 runs when striking out 4 times is pretty ridiculous. But that's a highlight for them. But otherwise, we just look good.
One shout out I want to give out to that I had a chance to talk to at the bar is the Megan Frum, who Pena likes to mention every once in a while. Apparently she had a nice little kick in the gap, a little pooch kick over second base, able to drive in some runs. So, props to you, Megan, for getting that little kick in and making some runs in against a very, very touted JFK team. Yeah,
I want to say at that point, it was definitely a close game still. I think that run brought it to a 1-run game, and then the next inning is when we started really scoring. But yeah, it was a good kick.
And then I guess we have wrapping up the 8 o'clock hour. America faced the Mean Green Machine. Get my flag ready because I gotta do that. Just feel like I have to now.
Yeah, there's got flags on standby over there.
Yeah, I got everywhere. I'm like the president, or
You put those flags on the front of your car when you drive into the parking lot.
I do have some USA flags put out. Anyway, this was a 5-2 win for America. Who
are you guys playing against?
Mean Green Machine. It bears mentioning, but for both teams, a little handicapped Charger position. Dominique Smith with an injury, he was down. We were without Ricky Holmes. So, made things interesting, made for a little, I don't want to say sloppy, but a lot of plays out in the field were made. Less plays at first, like you expect without your 2 top-tier Chargers there. But
who filled in for Mean Green?
Brad Kirby, I'm pretty sure was starting, and we had Kim Merritt, which they both did, very solid jobs. I would say, some shout-outs here. The middle of our lineup was huge. We hadn't scored over. This was our biggest run output of the season thus far, and Justin Waddles put on a clinic with a beautiful sac fly to right, just textbook. He took a walk. He was doing it all.
Nice.
Then we also had some great bunts down first from field too. If everyone wasn't getting on base, we finally got the machine rolling.
Waddles.
Yeah.
Shake it.
I tell you
Waddles. Shake it. Waddles baby, Waddles baby, Waddles. Waddles baby, Waddles baby, Waddles baby, Waddles.
But
get up now. Yeah.
I tell you what, I've heard a lot about this Waddles that you guys speak of, and I've heard a lot about his progression. Coming in as a rookie in the Waka scene, and
no, he's not a rookie. He's
not now. No, not now. But when he first started in the league to where he's progressed now, and even one person, Jesse Jones, one of our pitchers on Dragos, actually made mention of his progression in the Waka kickball stuff. So he's really putting it together. So shout out to Waddles.
Yeah.
Definitely, and like I said, just Waddle. That's all I'm going to think of when I see him now. That's going to kill me. Anyway, so that essentially kept America in the fight for the championship top tier games there. Essentially dropped Mean Green Machine out of the race. And then the picture became clearer at this point. What was at stake for the 9 o'clock games, and oh boy, it was a lot for some of the games out there. Maybe just one, really, now that I look at it.
Or was it not a lot? You never.
I think it was a lot.
All right, we'll be right back with the 9 p.m. games. Thank you for watching 3 Up 3 Down.